Every time you analyze a plan on Spatio, it automatically creates rich data that you can use to quickly create custom scorecards, all without writing any code. In this tutorial, we'll cover everything you need to know to work with metrics and scorecards in Spatio. In particular, we'll discuss how to create a scorecard for a collection or group of plans, how to customize and save metrics, create design criteria checks, and compare projects. We provided a handful of demo projects for you in your account, so you can follow along even if you haven't uploaded your own plans to Spatio yet. And you'll be able to take what you learn here and apply it to any project. Get started by going to app.spatiometrics.com and logging into your account. The first step is to create a collection. Every collection is made up of a group of plans and a scorecard of saved metrics. You can use collections in different ways throughout the design process. For instance, you can kick off a project by creating a collection of precedents or past projects so that you can calculate benchmarks and averages and set design criteria. Or during schematic design, you could create a collection with different massing options to discuss with the client how well each option achieves their goals. You can create a collection by clicking New Collection in the side menu. Give your collection a name, and select any plans you want to add to the collection. You can always add or remove plans from a collection later. You can create a scorecard by saving metrics to your collection. To save a metric, click on any plan in that collection to go to the plan view. At the top of the page, there's a drop-down menu that lets you switch between different analyses. Choose between programmatic analyses like area and room counts, visibility analyses like privacy, supervision, and window access, and circulation metrics like travel distances and simulated foot traffic. Let's start by creating a metric for the number of patient rooms in each floor plan. To do this, I'll select the program area metric from the dropdown. Then, I'll use the room type filter in the options panel to select only the patient rooms. I can see a preview of the metric below. By default, it's providing me with the average area of all patient rooms. Since I want the number of rooms instead, I'll select the count option from the summary statistic toggle. Since everything looks good in the scorecard preview, I'll save the new metric. You can go back to the scorecard using this menu shortcut and see that the new metric has been saved. Spatio automatically creates a name for your metric, which you can override using the Edit Metric Name menu. Let's add a few more metrics to the scorecard. To add a breakdown of the view types outside each patient room, I'll use the Analysis dropdown to select Views and make sure the filter is set to patient rooms. This will create a pie chart that we can save to the scorecard. Let's also create a travel distance metric to display the average distance from each patient room to the nearest nurse station. I'll calculate the score for every patient room, so I'll make sure the room type filter is set to patient room. I want the distance to the nearest workspace, so I'll set the destination type to workspace. The default of median summary statistic works here, but we can find the minimum, mean, or maximum distance if we prefer. Save it to the scorecard, and it'll show up for every project. If we know the maximum allowable distance between a patient room and a nurse station, we can also create a test to see how well each plan complies. Click on the plus button to create a test. Then, use the slider to set the threshold. In this case, I want to see what percentage of rooms are less than 80 feet away from a nurse station. The scorecard preview automatically adjusts to show the percent of rooms that meet this criteria. Once you've saved your metrics to the collection scorecard, you can view the scorecard for any individual plan or for the average of all plans. Use the plan dropdown at the top of the screen to switch between plans. Or you can use this toggle to see the average for all numeric metrics across all plans in the collection. You can also compare the projects in a collection with one another using the Compare tab. When you click that, you'll see every metric for every plan. Click on the metric name to see a detailed view of each floor plan, or navigate to an individual plan. And that's all you need to know to get started working with scorecards in Spatio. Thanks for watching.